Hi, I'm Ariane Poole, makeup artist and founder of Ariane Poole Cosmetics. I am sitting here and you're probably wondering why I have no makeup on. Well, I constantly get asked how to do a quick, easy makeup. So I thought, why not share and show how to do that? So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing in this video. First of all, I have already put moisturizer on my face. It has absorbed in, all ready to go. So let me pop my hair behind my ears, move my fringe out of the way, and I'm ready to go. So this is all the products are coming out of my little makeup bag. This is the makeup bag I use, and the products are coming from that. So these are not brand new, pristine. They're actually tried and tested and used. First of all, I start off with my Ultimate Face Tint. I use the color medium, and I love this because it eliminates the need for a primer. It's like a primer, tinted moisturizer, BB cream, CC cream, foundation, all rolled into one. So I apply it with my fingertips. You can use a foundation brush if you wish, but when you're in a rush, let's do it quickly with our fingers. So I'm going to start at the center of my face, and I'm applying it downwards. I always apply any colored product on the face downward because you don't want to push it up into the pores, nor do you want to push up the little hairs on the sides of your face so you look like you have a furry face. That doesn't look very nice. So I'm popping that all over. And other little tiny dabs. I'm taking little tiny dabs like this. Again, center of the face. And I even put it underneath my eyes because by putting it underneath the eyes, you eliminate the need for as much concealer as you have to use if you didn't do that. So I always like to put a little bit underneath my eyes. Across my chin, upper lip. Now, even though I have a fringe, I'm going to put a tiny bit on my forehead. I don't really need it on my forehead, but sometimes my fringe blows out of the way, and I like to have that bit of coverage. Plus, it's got a little bit of a protection of the sun, so I know that I'm not going to get too many sunspots and things. So again, on the center, and just popping that away. And there, I'm ready to go. Now I'm going to go on to concealer. I can get rid of most of my high coloring this way, but I love to use my concealer. So that's it. You can see this one's used. This one actually is mine. I am going to use the three colors together. So I just dab my fingers in those kind of colors, and I'm going to just pop it there on my cheeks. Really super quick, because that's where I need that little bit of extra coverage. A little bit in the corner of my eyes as well, and the outer corners, and I'm ready to go. Now, if I was in a really super busy rush, I'd probably eliminate, I wouldn't use the Ultimate Face Tint. I would just use the concealer palette on its own. Eyebrows to me are an absolute must. So I am using our brow balm, my brow balm, and that's in Blonde. And as you can see, it's been used. It's mine. Now I am going to quickly do that. I'm going to brush my brows down and fill in along the top and brush them back up. And the brow balm is great because it dries and stays in place. So even if you're caught in the rain, or, you know, for me, going to a hot yoga class, I'm not going to sweat off my brows, which is really good. They'll still look pristine. I'll brush them back up and just fill in little gaps here. So this is a really, really quick, easy one to do. Now, because I like to get rid of these kind of frown lines and brighten up underneath my eyes, I'm using our Mineral Illuminating Pen. I'm using medium for my skin tone, and I'm putting it across my 11 lines, which are the frown lines. I'm doing it here as a little sunshine underneath my eyes, and I'm going to do the other side as well. And my favorite place to put it is here. Okay, so I put it pretty well all over the areas that I need it. Now I'm going to just blend it with my fingertips. Okay, so I'm going to just grab that and blend underneath there, and blend here. And by doing it here, it just gives a really great lift to the face. So this product is so multi-purpose. It really is my magic wand. So I put it there. Now I'm going to go on to my eyes. Very quick and simple. Crystal Taupe, my favorite. I say it time and time again, this is my go-to product whenever I'm doing eyes, whenever I'm in a hurry, whenever I want things to last for a really long time. I've popped a little bit onto my hand. And this is one of those wonderful colors that goes with everything, and all skin tones, all eye colors, all skin types, you name it, it just works beautifully. And I put a tiny little dab on my hand, and that really goes a long way. So I pop that on my lid, and I've gone just a little bit past the socket line, so you can see that just opens up the eyes. That little bit of shimmer, the hint of shimmer, is really good on all eye shapes because it just gives it that little bit of a light and life. If it's too matte on the lids, it can look dull. Now I'm going to take a gel pencil. I'm using the Sienna because I'm in my sort of browny autumnal shades because it's autumn here in the UK. And I'm going to run that along the base of my top lashes. Now I do a really great trick where you look down your nose and run it along. And then I'm going to smudge it with my fingers. So I'm using this as an eyeshadow and as an eyeliner. So it's a double whammy, and it makes things so much easier and so much quicker. You see how quickly that works. It's really easy. Now I'll pop over to the other side. Same thing where you're looking down your nose, or up your nose, sorry, down. And I'm just popping that on the outer corners and underneath. And on my eye shape, I need it underneath because I look like I don't have any eyes if I don't do it underneath. So I'm just blending it with my fingers. And now onto the mascara. I love our waterproof mascara. I love it because my eyes in the sunshine tear, in the wind tear, and I want it to stay in place. And I love it so much because it also doesn't make your eyelashes go crispy. Some of the waterproof mascaras that I've tried in the past make your eyelashes go super crispy and it doesn't feel very nice. But this is really great. It keeps the eyelashes flexible and I can really build, which is terrific. So I'm just popping that on. Now I'm going to swoop over the other side. And I like to put it on my lower lashes as well. Right, so now we go on to blush. Make sure all that's all nice and even. Now I'm going to go on to blush. I don't really use a blush because I've got high coloring. I use our fantastic contour palette, which is this one here. And I'm going to use it with our wonderful retractable brush, which is this one here. So you just pull that head off. That goes up and down. I'm swirling it around. Now, because I've got a really round face, I'm going to apply it in a diagonal underneath my cheekbones. And that gives my cheekbones more definition. And I'm going to do that same on this side here. And it just gives those cheekbones that pop, which they desperately need. Also, my neck is wider than my face and my body because I don't walk around the house or walk around outside with my chin up in the air. So this bit of your neck never gets a little bit of sun. So to counteract that, I put a tiny bit of bronzer or the darker color from this contour palette just on my neck, and that also gives me a little bit more shape around that jawline, a little bit on my forehead as well. Now we go on to the lips. I have quite thin lips and I want my lips to look a little bit fuller, so I'm using a neutral lip toned lip pencil, and I'm going to shut my mouth for a minute if that's okay. And I'm going on the outer edge of my lips rather than on the inside. By doing it on the outer edge but still following your lip line, you give the illusion that your lips are fuller. How great is that? Now I've lined my lips. I could fill it in if I wanted to, and I may not, but today I'm going to just use this wonderful bright kind of corally pink. This is called Vivid Wish. This is a fantastic color. It's a great transition color from autumn, from spring and summer into autumn and winter. So if you're kind of looking for that color, you're thinking my summer colors don't quite look right, but I don't want to go into full-fledged winter because it's not quite there yet. This is a great color to use. Now you may have noticed I also haven't used any powder. So what I'm going to use now, I'm going to finish off my quick, easy makeup by using my fantastic under eye and face brightener, which I love and adore, at the end of my makeup. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to put a little bit on my T-zone, and then I'm going to sweep underneath my eyes. I love the way this product just gives that kick of life. And there you have it. And I hope that was quick timing. I can't see the timing on the computer, so I will let you know. And there you have it, a complete look, it done literally in minutes. I know it seemed a little bit longer because I was explaining everything, but I promise you, you could do this in under 5 minutes. Hope you enjoy it.